Hey, how's it going? Got a couple of problems with this tank. Nothing too bad, but it's just a couple of things that are just stopping it really sort of performing well. I think mainly down to two things. One is this plant here. This is a Cryptocorini. This is Balancei. Don't quite remember how it's pronounced, but it grows incredibly long, and as you can see, really sort of inhibiting the flow, and it's kind of capturing all of the floating plants into this sort of section here, which is stopping the light getting down to the bottom and also stopping the light on my Echinodorus at the back there. So I think I'm going to have to start phasing out these floating plants, and I think I want to get rid of these crypts. I've got something else I'm going to replace it with. It's going to be another crypt, but it doesn't get anywhere near this sort of length, so it should still allow good water flow around, especially around on the surface. In a recent video I described my love-hate relationship with floating plants. And I think this is the one main issue I have with them, is that if you leave it for a few weeks, they just dominate the surface, and then it just inhibits the light, which means everything down here suffers. So I've been really struggling with this Marsilia. I think it's the Marsilia crenata or minuta, the smaller version, more difficult, needs more light, needs more CO2 to really sort of take off, compared to its bigger brother, which I can't see. There we go. This one here next to this Amano shrimp, that's the hirsuta, which is the standard stuff, which is easy to grow, doesn't need so much light. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to start phasing out these floating plants. But first, I need to get a handle. Right, let me get that light. First, I need to get a handle on that crypt. Not too sure how this is going to go, so I'll take it easy. Try and put them out one by one. Try and go slowly. So try not to disturb the soil too much. That's well rooted in. And the smaller ones on the outside first. And even that is throwing up a huge root ball. Don't know if you can see that on your screen. Shot. Whoa. That's huge. Once it comes up, absolutely massive. That's about at least 60, possibly 70 or 80 centimetres long. And that's one of the smaller ones on the outside. I'll get some more out. Huge plant. Another huge bit. Really dense, massive roots. I have to try and get some more Aquasoil into that area before I plant it up. Wow. That's the last massive clump of it. I think I only put 2, maybe 3 small bits in to begin with. That's really taken off. Wow. Now I'm going to get a lot of these floating plants. This is mainly red root floaters. Oh, I can't remember the Latin name. But there's absolutely masses here. I'm going to take out about half, and then next week I'll take half out again and just start fading it down. I don't want to take them all out because that's going to massively impact the stability. Whenever you do any major changes like this, you're always going to get some sort of negative impact, and that tends to mean algae. Should remember when I do this, trying to make sure I don't take out any shrimp. So. I've got these root tabs. I'm going to put one, I'm going to break it up into quarters. I'm going to put one broken up just around where I'm going to be planting this next plant in. Try and get it into this substrate a bit. Just so that we've got some more nutrients for these new plants. These are pretty good. These are pretty good for plants that you want to go red. They've got quite a lot of iron in them. I've broken it up into 2. I'll go into 4. No, I'm just going to break it up into 2. Oh, actually, I'll break one down because I'm going to put a spit on the other side. This new plant. So I've got it in my tweezers. I'm just going to stick it right into the soil. Let it go down a good inch or so. And when this new plant really sort of gets its roots going, you'll find the nutrients. And hopefully to absolutely take off. Down here, hopefully there's enough room. Loads of soil down there as well, which is good. I feel very fortunate I managed to get an in vitro pot from Aquascape, their new sort of in vitro brand, which is called Aquascape. This is the plant, this is what it looks like in vitro, and this is Cryptocorini spiralis tiger. So that's a plant I've seen and I wanted for a long old time, but never been able to get hold of any in the UK. And I magically found some. Thank you very much Horizon Aquatics. Thank you very much Aquafleur, Aquascape. There we go. Now, I'll plant this, and you probably won't be able to see this for probably a good couple of months. Okay. This is all about patience. And I'm really hoping this plant takes off. The last bit is going to go up this other end. You can see, go right in down there. So the first main batch is all going to grow from behind this bulbitis, behind this wood, in that sort of area there, and reach up. Now it's meant to grow to a maximum of about 30 to 40 centimetres according to the pack. So it should get up somewhere near the top there, but it won't dominate like the Balance did. So that was went all the way to the top and came all the way to the front and was starting to go down again. Far too big for this small tank. And the other bit I planted in the back there, so hopefully we'll start getting some more there going through, and that will help frame the Echinodorus. And I'm hoping now that I've opened everything up a bit, those Echinodorus can continue to grow upwards. I'd like them to get somewhere near the top, and I'm hoping now that I'm going to start phasing out these red root floaters. They're going to get more light and we're going to get more colour. Yeah, those Trident, Java and Bulbitis clumps in the middle, they're coming in on great. I think I need to do some trimming of some old dead leaves on this Trident fern here. I'll do that in another video, that's not today. Now, everything's been suffering in the front for a while, and I don't know, the long-term vision was for all of this to be a nice thick green carpet with bits of grey of the rock sticking out through, but the Marsilia crenata just hasn't been taken off. So I'm going for some Monte Carlo, and I've also got something else to go in amongst it as well. I've only got one pot of the Monte Carlo. I'm just going to put a couple of dots all around. It's amazing how many portions one pot has made. So let's get these in. And the last thing I'm adding today is a bit of, see that, dwarf hairgrass, Heliocharis reticularis. You're going to have to excuse the banging. My kids are just back from school and they're just getting changed. I think the main thing to take from this is that if you're not happy about something, don't be scared to change it. You know, you're in control, I'm in control. I'm not enjoying the floating plants at the moment. It's the love-hate relationship I've described in another video that's going on. Cryptocorini balancei, that's causing all sorts of issues, stopping the circulation. Now you can see all of what is there is sort of circulating really nicely. I wasn't happy with how the front was going, so I've added lots more plants, so hopefully over the coming months that's going to really sort of fill out to really how I want it. And then we have the really special Cryptocorini spiralis tiger. I'm really looking forward to that taking off and sort of having a little pop over here and putting a bit more over there. I don't think it'll get anywhere near the size of the balancei. But yeah, my most favourite aquarium that I've ever built. And hopefully he's brought in a bit of new life to it.